Ladies, we've all been there, needing to look our best right here, right now, and we only have 15 minutes to make it happen. Don't worry, that's actually plenty of time. I'm giving you an express routine, just 5 techniques, and I guarantee you'll look fresh and radiant. It will smooth out wrinkles, reduce puffiness, and lift the facial tissues. In short, beautiful, fresh, and glowing, all in just 15 minutes. We're starting with the most important thing, every woman's trademark. In case you've forgotten, it's the way her head sits gracefully on her neck. And on top of that, we want to see a relaxed, tension-free face. So we're going to do a technique from the Revitonica basic course called the occiput forehead. We're going to release both the superficial and deep neck muscles, clear out any discomfort, and calm the sympathetic nervous system. In other words, your nerves will settle down instantly. Don't just take my word for it. Try it and see for yourself. Place your right hand on your forehead and your left hand on the back of your head. Gently cradle your head in your hands. Using your right hand, begin to rotate your head downward and to the side. Your left hand is there to ensure the movement stays fluid and synchronized. Perform 5 to 7 of these repetitions. Keep your neck completely relaxed. Your hands are simply there to coordinate the rotations and keep them safe and smooth. Remind your neck that its movements can be wide and expansive. Gradually, you can use your hands to help increase the range of motion. At the same time, it's important not to force the amplitude, but to focus entirely on your comfort. Great. Now return to the starting position. Switch hands. Use your left hand to rotate your head with your right hand on the back of your head. Keep the movement slow and super smooth. Your head rotates down and to the side. Pair each movement with gentle breaths in and out. Imagine your head is like a balloon, weightless and calm. Millimeter by millimeter, let your hands help you find more range of motion. Feel that soft, satisfying stretch in the neck muscles right at the base of your head. This move is all about feeling refreshed and restored. Gently return to the center. Beautiful work. We're all finished. This technique takes about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, it's super easy to learn and repeat. Your right hand rotates your head to the right and your left hand to the left. Your hands are just comfortably cradling your head, and you'll pair everything with those nice, gentle breaths in and out. Most importantly, you're doing all of this without the slightest bit of tension. All right, we've mastered the first move. Now get ready. This next part is a total game changer for your transformation. We're talking smooth, clear skin across your forehead and the bridge of your nose. It'll leave your face looking even more relaxed and your eyes wide and bright. And as a bonus, this technique helps us get rid of creases, wrinkles, headaches, and, most importantly, a bad mood. And we definitely don't have time for bad moods, right? We're going to clear all of that out with a technique from the new depuffing course called the spinning top. Let's dive in. To start off, let's get the forehead area ready. Rhythmically press into the tissue until you feel the bone underneath. Our goal here is to smooth and soften the forehead, stimulate the skin's receptors, and get rid of any heaviness or tension. Feel that sense of relaxation and calm settling in. Very good. Now, let's move on to the second step. Place your palms on your forehead and press firmly. Stretch your hands away from each other as far as they'll go. Use one hand to hold the tissue in place, and with the other, start making a rotating motion. Start with slow movements. Shift your hand as far as it can go in every direction. Up, left, down, and right. Keep the movements wide and full. Keep your stabilizing hand pulling to the side to maintain that tension. Your massage should be firm and deep. The tighter the forehead area feels, the more pressure you'll need to apply. Gradually speed up your movements, just like you're spinning a top. Feel the momentum build until the circular motions blur into one smooth, continuous flow. Keep going until you reach that maximum spinning top speed. This should take anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Great job! Now, let's switch to the other side of your forehead. Press in and stretch your hands away from each other. Start with slow rotations, moving from the center toward the edge. Make sure your working hand isn't just rubbing the skin, but is glued to one spot. Your other hand should be pulling the tissue to the side, creating that nice stretch. Don't go halfway with this. Give every inch your full attention, firmly shifting your hand as far as it can go in every direction. Since the tissue on the forehead is quite thin, you're mostly massaging right against the bone. Gradually pick up the pace, like you're winding up a spinning top. If you feel a slight numbness, don't worry. That's a great sign that the muscle is finally letting go. Keep going until you hit that maximum spinning speed. Now let's focus specifically on the bridge of your nose. Start with slow, circular motions using a full range of movement. Really shift the tissue in every direction. Imagine you're winding up that spinning top with a firm, confident hand. Gradually pick up the pace. Feel the area under your fingers starting to release as that sense of compression fades away. Just be careful not to press too hard on the bridge of the nose or pinch the skin. Great! Now place your fingers just above your brows, spreading them out like a comb. Using a vibrating motion, glide your fingers upward across your forehead, from your eyebrows all the way to the hairline and beyond. Let's repeat. Keep your movements smooth and rhythmic. Relax your wrists and, if you need to, rest your elbows on a table. Lean your head slightly into your hands. Moving from the bottom up, use your fingers to create a rhythmic vibration across the entire forehead. This kicks in a hydrodynamic pump effect, helping to flush out any deep-seated puffiness and balance out the tension in the tissue. Keep your finger movements light. No need to apply pressure here. Now soothe the area and let the tissue settle. Notice how it feels. Your skin should feel smooth and supple. There's a new sense of lightness and total relaxation. Beautiful work. We're all finished. As you've probably realized by now, the spinning top isn't just a quick move. It's a full massage routine with several phases. Make sure to give each phase the attention it deserves, especially the final one. That's when we set the tissue along its natural anatomical lines, basically sculpting your forehead and the bridge of your nose exactly how you want them to look. Overall, it's not a fast process. It takes about 4 to 6 minutes, but it's definitely worth it. By the way, You can also perform the rotations using the base of your palms instead of your fingers, like this. But what really matters is the technique. Keep your neck relaxed and your chin tucked. Never tilt your head back. If you still feel tension in your neck, just rest your elbows on a table. I hope that makes sense, and we're ready to move on. Up next is our third technique, the facelift. We're going to work through the temple area just like a plastic surgeon would. After this move, you'll see an instant lift in your face and upper eyelids, and your brows will sit much higher. If you're ready, let's dive into the temple lift. Grip your hair at the temples, right at the roots. Place the fingers of your other hand firmly in the temple hollow. Lower your head and let your neck relax. With your active hand, give it a few gentle rocks back and forth. Wait until you feel the tissue start to give and find some freedom of movement. Once it loosens up, pull the hair upward and hold for 5 to 7 seconds. You'll feel the temple area really start to open up. Excellent. Let's do that twice more. Gently rock and soften the tissue around the temple. Keep your stabilizing hand pinned in place. It's there to create resistance. As you feel that release, catch the momentum and guide the hair upward, away from your stabilizing hand. Hold there for 5 to 7 seconds. Now, let's switch to the other side. It's crucial to grip the hair right at the roots, so we're actually working with the aponeurosis. Keep your other hand locked in place. Don't let it slide. Keep the movement small. From the outside, it might look like nothing is happening, but all the heavy lifting is happening deep within the tissue. With each rep, try to make the temple area feel a little wider. Just remember, no discomfort, no pain, and absolutely no jerking. Be kind to yourself. Work thoughtfully and gently. If you have short hair or no hair at all, simply place your fingertips directly on your scalp. This move boosts circulation to the temples and really helps to open up the eye area. Wonderful job. You did great. We're all finished with this technique. The technique we just practiced is incredibly gentle, yet it's highly effective at sculpting the face and restoring those youthful proportions. Best of all, it works fast, literally in just 3 to 5 reps. Here are the key takeaways. First, your top hand needs to grip the hair as close to the roots as possible. This is crucial. Your stabilizing hand must stay rooted like an anchor, firmly pressed against the tissue. It should create constant resistance. Perform a few rocking motions, and each time you feel a release, guide the hair upward. Whether you change your grip or not doesn't really matter. The most important part of this technique is following through. You want to gently lift the tissue, not just yank on your hair. By the way, if you're short on time but still want that quick glow up, you can do both sides at once without using a stabilizing hand. That's perfectly fine. The principle stays the same. I'm sure that's all pretty straightforward. Now, it's time for a little treat for your lips. We're talking a beautiful shape, firmness, plumpness, a sharp contour, and rich color. To get all those perks, we're going to do the air kiss technique from our jawline and oval sculpting course. Place your index finger right above your upper lip. Gently tuck your lips in to create some tension in the tissue. Start with firm, rubbing motions. Begin slowly and softly, then gradually increase both the pressure and the speed. Keep rubbing until you feel a pleasant warmth and see a slight redness. Now, do the exact same thing for the area under your lower lip. Rub until it feels warm and looks flushed. If you feel a slight numbness, don't worry. It's a great sign that the muscles are finally relaxing. You can use your tongue as a support from the inside to create a firmer surface. As the blood vessels dilate and blood flow increases, you might feel a pins and needles sensation, some tingling, or a light stinging. That's perfectly normal. To work on the lip border, we're going to use a grip strengthener. Apply some cream or oil to the area first. Use short scrubbing motions with the tool. Create resistance with your lips by slightly stretching them or pouting them forward. We're drawing blood to the lips to restore their natural, vibrant color. Finish by using gentle, pressing motions to soothe and smooth out the tissue. Excellent work! We're all finished with this move. Just a couple of things to keep in mind. First, if your hands start to tire out, which is totally normal because the tension in your facial muscles is so intense, feel free to swap your fingers for your grip strengthener. Even a silicone cupping tool works perfectly here. But gua sha won't work here. It's just too superficial and won't make a dent in those stubborn perioral lines. Second, if you feel a slight numbness in your lips afterward, don't worry. It's actually a great sign. It means the muscles have finally let go and your circulation is kicking in. The secret is not to hold back. You really want to work through those tight tissues to smooth out the creases and perioral lines. Some of you might need just a minute, while others might need 3. We're all different, so just find the timing that feels right for you. I'll say it one more time because it's the most important thing. Keep your neck relaxed. Don't let it tense up while you're working. All right, everyone. We're finally heading into the home stretch. I hope you're still with me. The effect of this 5th and final move is honestly impressive. It gives you an instant lift by draining surface puffiness from your cheeks and the mid to lower face. Get ready, because you're going to see the results of this express lift in just a few minutes. Basically, after this technique, you could head straight to a party and just keep everyone guessing about how you managed to look so refreshed so fast. So, here it is. Our express move, the gentle touch. Let's dive in. Let's start with a quick test. Gently slide the tissue of your lower face toward your ear until you feel the first bit of resistance. Take a moment to notice the size and number of the skin folds that gather there. Keep that in mind, and let's get to work. Using a vibrating motion, guide your hand toward the ear. Keep in mind, the vibration should be strictly horizontal. The rolling movement is very light. Do not apply any pressure. Our target here is the skin and the subcutaneous layer, where fluid tends to build up, so your touch needs to be incredibly gentle. Don't skip over a single fold. Use that vibration and a light glide to shift all that stagnant fluid, moving it from the center out to the edges of the face. Notice that the more folds you have, the slower you should go. Relax your face and neck and slightly tuck your chin down. Feel your fingertips making that delicate, tender contact with your skin. Gently smooth out those folds. Put all your self-love into these movements. Really feel the pleasure and the relaxation. Perform this 3 to 5 times, then retest. those folds should be reduced by half or even disappear completely. If not, just go through the motions a few more times. Now let's move to the other side. Gently shift the tissue of the lower face toward your ear until you hit that first bit of resistance. Notice the depth of the puffiness and the number of folds, and let's begin. Don't use any force here. Your hands should be as soft as butterfly wings. Guide your fingers strictly horizontally toward the ears, keeping the pressure at an absolute minimum. Make sure your lips don't pull to the sides. If they do, it's a sign you're pressing too hard. This technique is amazing for quickly draining dermal edema, tightening the skin, and softening those nasolabial folds in the lower face. You'll see your skin become firmer and more elastic right before your eyes, giving the lower face a more delicate, refined contour. Now, test those skin folds one more time. You should be able to see the results immediately. And we're all finished. A few more words about the gentle touch. If you want to get the absolute maximum out of this, I recommend applying some water, a mist, or a toner first. Perform the move right over that light film of moisture. The most important thing is to avoid any pressure on the tissue. I really want you to hear me on this. There should be zero pressure, just pure gentleness, nothing more than a light graze. If you follow this tip, you'll get a bonus prize for your hard work. Incredible skin quality. You'll feel it become firmer, silky, and satin smooth. Just try it and see for yourself. I suggest keeping at it until the folds around your cheeks and lower face are reduced by about a half or maybe a third. That's a great result. Once you hit that mark, stop. That's enough. Well, my friends, we've only done 5 moves, but look at the effect. The wrinkles have smoothed out, the skin is lifted, and I bet your mood is so much better now too. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What other results did you notice? Maybe you managed to reduce some puffiness, or you just feel more calm and refreshed, like you've been to a spa. Also, let me know what other rejuvenation topics you're interested in. I'm really looking forward to your questions, ideas, and feedback for inspiration. In the meantime, please subscribe to our channel and always make sure to check the description box under every video, including this one. That's where you'll find the latest news, special offers, and even more free Revitonica techniques. Remember, you can always find time for yourself. The key is to spend it wisely. See you next time.